Hello fellow developers, in today's video we will dive into the world of Android development and explore the process of creating a custom Android library in the form of AAR file. We will also learn how to seamlessly integrate this library into our project. So let's start. As you can see that I have created one folder here, my custom library, okay? And inside this folder I have created two folders. One is my calculator library and another one is my calculator main project. And inside this folder I have created empty project, okay, Android empty project already I have created because Gradle takes too much time to execute, okay. So I have created on both I have created empty Android project, so we will use this. So firstly we will create our library, okay. So I'm going to use this folder, okay. So just so this is the location of this folder, okay. I'm opening this. If you want to create a new project, then you can create with this new project option, okay. Just click this. So you can see this is the blank project which I have created recently. You will have to create the empty project, okay. So here I'll write our codes and we will convert this project to library, okay. So firstly I'm going to build.gradle here, okay, app build.gradle, and then we need to change this application to library, okay. And change this compile SDK version and target SDK version. You can use according to your need. And just remove this application ID from here and just sync now, okay. And I am going to remove this main activity.java and main activity.xml file, okay. So both files are deleted, but it is still showing, so we need to close this Android Studio and reopen this. After this sync, I'll close this Android Studio and open this Android Studio, okay. So please wait. Here you can see it is already removed main activity.java and main activity.xml file, okay. If it is not removed, then you will have to close this Android Studio and reopen the Android Studio, so the file will be removed. Okay, just create one Java class here for library. Okay, so I'm going to create one calculator, custom calculator library. Okay, and from our main project we will pass some data, pass some input, and we will get the value. Okay, so here you can see I have created one Java class, and inside this we will create multiple methods to calculate numbers. Okay, we will pass numbers from our main project, and we will calculate from these all functions which will return the value result. Okay, so here, so in the add function we will pass a and b value. Okay, means two value we will pass from our main project when we will use this AAR file. uh, we will convert this whole project into the AAR file, and then we will use that AAR file into our main project, and we will call this method, and we will pass this a and b value from our main project. Okay, so it will return a plus b value. Okay, similarly we will use for subtraction, and for multiplication, and for division. Okay, so you can see we have created simple library. Okay, now I'm going to wrap this into our AAR file. Okay, so I'm going to just click on build. Okay, and here you will get make module option. Okay, just click on this. Our AAR file is creating now. And just go to our project. So our project is my calculator library here, and inside this just go inside app, and then src, and then main, and sorry, just go inside build. Okay, my calculator library, and then app, and then build, and then inside output, and then AAR file. So here you will get your AAR file which is generated now. Okay, so just copy this, and then now I'm going to paste in desktop. Okay, and I'm going to rename this AAR file. So just rename, you can take any name. Okay, so this library file is completed. Now I'm going to close this project. Okay, now I'm going to open my another project. Okay, this project, main project. Okay, in calculator library we have created AR file, and this AR file we will use inside this my calculator main project. Okay, so just open this. Here I have also created blank project. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my project file. So you can see this is blank project. Okay, firstly I'm going to import my library which we have created, AAR file. Okay, this AAR file. So go here and change to project. Okay, expand this and create one folder here. Okay, so directory, and then here you can take any name. Okay, and in the inside this library I'm going to paste this my library.aar. Okay, so just copy this. You can drag and drop also. So you can see our AR file is here. Okay, you can see all written codes also here. Okay, all methods you can see here, add, subtract, multiply, divide we will use. Okay, so our library is imported. Now our next step is to use as dependency. We will use this library as dependency. So go to Android and then open this app build.gradle, and just here write implementation files, and inside this we will pass the path of that AR file which we have recently added. Okay, so path is library slash. Okay, so this is the path of this library file. Now I'm going to sync now, so this will be imported. Okay, you can see our dependency, our library is successfully imported. Okay, now I'm going to Android section. Okay, and just open this main. Okay, now I'm going to add some buttons. With the help of that button we will execute all operations like add, subtract, multiply, divide. Okay, and before this I'll take two text field. uh, on that text field we will enter our values. Okay, which we are going to pass. This will not be text view, this will be the plain text. Okay, so just drag and drop here. And now I'm going to create buttons. Okay, now I'm going to change the text. Okay, so here I will add hint. Okay, and the first hint will be enter a value. Okay, and in the second we will use enter b value, and on button first button will be add button, and second will be subtract, and third will be multiply, fourth will be divide. Okay, now I'm going to add on click events on each button. So write on click and just click on this yellow button and press this. Okay, so you can see one method is added here. Similarly we will add for another. On click subtract button and then press on this yellow button, yellow bulb. Okay, and just create subtract button. So here one more method will be added. For multiplication we will also, for division we will also add one click here. Okay, so here one click divide button, just create one method also. Okay, and now I'm going to declare these two text fields. Okay, in our main activity.java. So here just copy this and here just write private text view and a value and b value. Okay, a value equals to find view id r dot id dot, just paste this. Okay, which we have copied. So this is the id of first text view and this is the id of second text view. So just copy this first id. Okay, and in the b value we will have to copy this second text field id and then paste here. Okay, now I am going to call our library. Okay, which we have which we have used here. Okay, my library, and we have imported that library into our project. So class name was my calculator. Why it is not showing, I'm going to check. Okay, so here you can see the class name is my calculator library. Okay, my calculator library. Okay, so here we will use my calculator, my calculator. Okay, and just import this. Okay, so you can see it is successfully imported here. Now I'm going to create the object of this class, because this is the class. Okay, so my calculator equals to new my calculator, and with the help of this my calculator we can access all the functions. Okay, so here what we are going to do, we will use toast. Okay, so here we will use string dot value of, and inside this we will use my calculator dot, and then you can see all the methods. Okay, like divide, add, multiply, subtract. So first will be the add, and here we will use integer dot parse int, and here we will use our text field, first text field. So the first text field is a value dot get text dot to string. Okay, so here we will use second value. Okay, after this comma, just copy this, and similarly we will use for subtract. So just change the method name from here. Okay, and now here multiply. Okay, and here we will use divide. Okay, now I'm going to run this application and check whether it is working fine or not. You can see we have one error, so just copy this. Okay, we will have to add this line into our manifest file. Go inside Android and then open manifest file, and inside this application just paste this and then run again. You can see our application is launched successfully, but text field is not showing. I think text fields are not showing, so I'm going to set some background here. Now you can see our text field is showing here. Okay, so just enter any number. Now I'm going to press this add button, then the toast will appear, and this will calculate. Okay, 4 into, so you can see the value is 6. Now I'm going to change any another value here, just press on add, so you can see that this is 34. Now I'm going to click on subtract, so you can see this is 26. Now I'm going to click on multiply, so this is 120 and this is 7. Okay, when I clicked on divide. Okay, so it is working fine. Okay, so we have successfully created AAR file library, and we have successfully imported into our main project, and we have successfully used that file. Okay, so that's all for this video.